All right. Here we are in South Salem on 8 West Lane. So I sold a house up the street on West Lane. Great area. This is right on the border between New York and Connecticut. You can use the South Salem town. You can use Ridgefield. You can use and go into Yorktown and all that area. So really nice area. You can go into the Katona train station if you were going to commute, or you can go into like a South Norwalk or something like that. So lots of options. The other really nice thing about this area is that you have the option of 684 or the Merritt or 95 or Route 7. So you're not just a slave to 95 and the Merritt. So this house is very cool. It feels older than what it is on public records. It says it's built in 1951, and you got a nice brick sidewalk here. And interesting, this is concrete. Very cool. The other thing you got is a true farm door, which splits like Funny Farm. You do have a little bit of ice damming here, which we're seeing throughout. But not a big deal. Chimneys are in pretty good shape. They have old school caps on them. They don't have the traditional cap, but the pointing all looks good and the roof looks good. So one thing, they had an underground oil tank which was just removed, and this is the replacement. You can see the newer line there. And then while they were doing that, they put in a temporary oil tank, which is this one. So I'm not sure what's going on, if they're going to be removing that or not. But we will find out a little bit more if we go into the offer process. So yeah, up here is all wood and very nice. This is one of the most accessible houses that we've seen, which also is fantastic. You've got very little step up here. You've got very little step up from the garage into the inside. I just noticed you're missing a window there. The electric boxes have both been updated, and the garage door is in pretty good shape. The whole house is in pretty good shape. You do have quite a bit. So there's no foundation. No what do you call it? No basement. It is on slab, and you do have some cracks around, so that is a concern. Power or water there, but yeah, very little step up here into your mudroom. And I guess we'll start in the garage. So in the garage, you've got a nice, probably 2-car garage, but it's smaller for 2 cars. I would say 1 car is better. This is the back of the washer and dryer. Then you've got the original location for the power, and this is now just a sub panel. And then you have a 200 amp panel over here, which is fantastic. And it's got a generator and a generator lockout. And you've got an alarm system, but plenty of room for upgrades if you ever wanted to. Could add another level or something like that. This is all cinder block foundation and pretty good. Under here you do have some sort of sub pump, which it is what it is, but it is filled with water. And your washer dryer location is here. You got a little shelf there, and then you've got another way outside. Do this step, and you do have a split here on the outside, which I would imagine runs under the actual house as well. But not a big deal. Fill it and watch it. The grounds are amazing. It's over 2 acres. You got a hot tub there and an in-ground pool here. Looks like some sort of farming activity over there. Chicken coop over here, and just a really big big yard. Most of it's fenced in. The pool area is definitely fenced in. And then back there is the back of a probably multi-million-dollar home on Smith Ridge Road, which is the main road, but it's pretty far away. It's nice and quiet over here. While we're in the back of the house, you could see the roof is in good condition. And you got some speakers back here, and it's all a concrete patio. Most of the fencing is wood, and then you've got some chicken wire fence as well. And you do have this really interesting concrete. This is wood, but this is concrete. And you got the bay window there, got power out here. So very farmhouse feel to it, but it mixed with modern. So in here, you've got the updated kitchen, your white cabinets, stainless steel appliances. They say it's got an electric range, but it is gas. They say it's got gas range, but it's electric. Got a new Samsung refrigerator, new Samsung dishwasher, Frigidaire range, and you do have a hood, and the hood does vent out, so you could cook up a storm. Got glass subway tiles, quartz countertops. This I love, breakfast nook that's built in, and you've got cabinets underneath with pullouts. This is Fabuwood, which I'm very familiar with because I have it in my own house, and I enjoy these cabinets a lot. Into the living area, hello there. Hello. We've got hardwood floors, and it's a 5-inch plank, which is nice. Got the big picture window overlooking the front yard, and you've got your fireplace, wood-burning fireplace, and built-in power and cable for your TV. Got some Venetian plaster here, which is popular sort of in the 80s, 90s. And here is your front door, Chevy Chase style, funny farm, love it. All right, gonna continue on. So what we didn't mention, sorry, there's no step up there. Also no step back here. So super accessible. One little step there. And the hot tub's working. All right, continuing on. One of the Achilles heels of the home is the older boiler, which is in here. Don't know what I'm doing. It is a peerless boiler, which is fantastic. But this thing is old. It's got rust all over it. And it seems like it has radiant heating, so you could see all the hot PEX cable or lines that are going into the slab. So I'm almost positive that is your heat source, and they must run under all of the rooms. One room that it does not run under is the bathroom. Let's just switch for the bathroom. In here. So because it does not have radiant heating, they've got this on an automatic electric heater with thermostat there. But hello, very little step up for this tub, and it's done nicely. And you've got your little soap dish here, and you have a skylight, so lots of natural light. Linen closet, and right across the way you've got bedroom number 1, the smallest in the house, would make a great office, playroom, Nice big closet, built-ins. Windows are all double pane, thermal pane, which is good. Probably put in, not original, but linen closet in the hallway. Bedroom number 2. This is a nice big bedroom. With built-ins. Ooh, shoe closet. Those are all for shoes, I think. All right. Condenser for the air conditioner is broken. So there it is. And the primary. So it's big. Hardwood floors continuing to here. Got a little cable hook up there. Some sort of situation going on down here. Not a lot of closet space in here, but you have some built-ins there. And it's a nice big room. So it's set up for bed here, end table. And then you have overlooking your backyard, and then your nice big television. You got your farm style sliding door, and your master bath. Look at the size of this master bath. Wow. Very cool. Got tons of shelving. This is done nicely. All right, turning that off. And then each room has its own thermostat because they're all on the, what do you call it, system? The radiant heat system. And then the final part of the house. This house does not have a basement. Instead, I think the storage is going to be up here. This is now above the garage. And it's a little weird, a little choppy, low ceilings, big windows. Have a good look at the roof over here. In the backyard. Beautiful day, by the way. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a foot of snow tomorrow. This is an insert, I believe, for the air conditioner, which is over here. There used to be baseboard heat. They took it out. These are fluorescent lighting, and they look like they've got some staining, so I don't know if they had a leak or something, but we'll have everything inspected if we get to there. So, have a cedar closet, and then nice big closet, and the boiler chimney comes through here. And then the final part of the house, which is here, is the attic access for the main part of the house. And as you can see in there, it's all duct work and stuff. You'll probably never go in there, but it is insulated and good to have. So I think that's it. Thanks for chilling with me. Talk to you soon.